What is going on, everybody? It's Jamie and welcome to the channel Thrift on Fire. Today we're going to pull some orders from eBay and Poshmark. Recently my sales have really picked up. This last weekend, I don't know if this is Q4 finally kicking in for me or if it's just all my hard work paying off. I've been relisting I've been delisting and relisting old items. I've been adding new items into the mix, and I'm really seeing an uptick now in sales and good quality sales at that. Let's pull some orders. We made an eBay sale. Now I listed this North Face lightweight zip-up hoodie for $19.95 USD online, and we got an offer on eBay of $16 USD on this hoodie. That's about $22 roughly Canadian right now. So I accepted the offer. That was fine. The hoodies do pretty good still on eBay, but you're really looking for are the jackets. The jackets do really well. If you can find any of the North Face jackets, pick them up. You'll be surprised that they still hold really great value. These sweaters are kind of hit or miss, but if you can get them cheap enough, they still do sell online. We sold some cassettes on eBay. It's a set of 3 Bob Dylan cassettes sold for $18 Canadian. When I was listing all of these, I was doing so many lots. Every day I was listing more and more, and I kept thinking, man, hopefully these sell. Hopefully I'm not wasting my time. And I clearly have not been wasting I clearly wasn't wasting my time is what I'm trying to get at here. Digging around looking for the Bob Dylan cassettes. These just keep rewarding me daily, which I really love because, I like this old, there it is down there. This old media, it's fun. It was fun to go through. It was interesting to look up a lot of the items and see what they're worth. And once again, I've mentioned this a bunch of times, but my buy cost was nothing. I got these for free, and they seem to be just about a daily seller still here online. We sold a hat on eBay, and once again, a big discount. I had it listed for $22. This is a vintage Coors Light hat. Accepted a best offer of $15. It's actually going really local to me. I think Elmer, Ontario or something like that. So here are the hats I've dug out. We did find this one. Here's the hat right here. Okay, it's got a couple little flaws in it. It's got something right there and then right here as well. And I took photos of that, so, shouldn't be any surprise. The person also asked, has this hat been washed? And I said, only hand washed. I basically washed this one by hand. I didn't throw it through a machine. Sure, they're maybe worried about maybe the bill being all messed up or something like that. This did come from that big hats buy where I did hats by the pound, used hats by the pound. Didn't pay very much for this at all. That buy, I've already made my money back, plus some over and over and over. So $15 on this hat, definitely not bad. And like I said, when I do reprice most of the hats that are over here in the bin, they'll probably get listed a lot cheaper than they are currently because I'm gonna basically try to move a bunch of them out. Sold a pair of shoes on Depop. These were listed pretty high, $64 USD. Accepted an offer of let me see, item $45 US. Okay, I think maybe somebody remembers this better than I do. I think I got these at the last half off day at Goodwill, so they would be about $4. If I'm wrong, they're still only about $8 and change. So not too bad. $45 USD for these shoes. I'm not exactly sure where they are either. So we're just kind of taking a peek through. Can't be too far though. They're right here on the end. I do remember on the one edge or something. So this one looks really good. The one edge I thought had a little bit of, yeah, right there. Just like in the blue, there's a little bit of damage. Or not damage, but the color's coming up. Other than that, they're in really great shape. Nice pair of shoes. $45 on these Asics. Let's get them shipped out. We made a Poshmark.ca sale, and it's this Panasonic Blue Line VCR. I've only actually ever sold a couple of VCRs on Poshmark. I know one in the US and maybe one in Canada. So, I'm not an expert at selling them on Poshmark. I'm pretty sure though, I'm gonna have to pay up for the label. Last time I weighed one of these guys, they were over 5 pounds. So let's just see. I'll tell you if I need to do an upgraded label or not. Put the scale on. It's 5 pounds. 15 ounces, it's basically 6 pounds. Okay, I don't have a box for this one either yet, so I'm gonna have to pick up a box for it. I'll have to buy or pay for the extra postage through Poshmark, but $60 for this VCR, still pretty good. I'm not sure how much I paid on this one, but typically I pay between $6 to $10, so I didn't pay much for it either. Happy with the sale. Yeah, let's pull the next Poshmark order. We sold a pair of Keen hiking boots on Poshmark. Okay, $38 Canadian for these boots. I'm pretty sure I picked these up at Salvation Army for about between $6 to $7, something like that. Let's see if we can find them here. I feel like you're down here at the end. Yeah, really nice condition. Basically, you know, like a new condition. $38 Canadian for these on Poshmark. Another Poshmark sale, and a really good one. Vintage Montreal Canadian bomber jacket. Okay, so this is the one that's not the starter. It's the Shane, or how do you pronounce that? I don't exactly know. But this one I still listed really high. Okay, I listed about $260, fishing around trying to get 100 plus for this. I went back and forth with this person a little bit. We landed on $110. I paid $50 Canadian for it, and it's selling for 110 Canadian. And I think, you know, this is there's the logo right there. This is a really nice jacket, but I still think that starter one is nicer, and I'm hoping to get about 160 to 120 for it, you know. So right here, this pretty much is all my money back. And the starter jacket now is going to be basically profit. We sold an all over print t-shirt on Poshmark still. We're still on Poshmark.ca. It's The Rock. Where does it say it? The Rock, I guess, is the brand. This one's really cool. I'm surprised. Let me just show you, because it's going to be in a bag. Let me show you the back. Okay. It's very nice. It's supposed to glow in the dark. It is brand new with tags, single stitched. It's a nice t-shirt for sure. It's supposed to be here because I just relisted it. I thought it would sell. A while ago. Must have had it listed too high as well. Relisted it maybe about, I think about $8 cheaper maybe. Not a huge drop, but big enough that somebody bought it. It's right here. Brand new with the glow in the dark tag. $34 on Poshmark. Moving on to Poshmark.com. So USD, $40 USD for this Detroit Red Wings jersey. You guys just see me pick this one up for $15 at the antique booth in Tillsonburg. Showed you all those jerseys. We already sold a couple. I think just the middle of last week, whenever it was, I sold the Buffalo one already. So this is the second jersey going out of there. $40 USD on this jersey. Sold a pair of Converse on Poshmark.com. $17 USD for these guys. No laces as well. Should be right here. These particular Converse did come from that great big buy that I made, shoes by the pound, super cheap. No laces in these ones, but still $17 USD. We do have another pair going out here. Let me just switch my hands. And it's a pair of Vans, $22 for these guys here. I think they came from the same place. Regardless, $22 USD for these Vans. It's pretty good, honestly. We'll get both of these guys shipped out. All right, it is the next day, and we do have a good amount of orders to pull. So let's get started. This is a Torrid dress here. So I saved this from a donation pile. My wife went through her closet recently. This is something she picked up and never wore. We listed it for $20 USD, sold it for $15 USD, so accepted an offer. Not sure why I put it in the LPS. It's usually leggings, pants, and shorts that aren't jeans. Somehow this dress wound up in here. Didn't even fold it up very nicely. I must have just been in a hurry that day. Just listed this guy, sold it right away. It's a Torrid size 2 dress for $15 USD on eBay. Sold another Brother cartridge for the embroidery machines. This is number 16 right here. We got $26.45. I got these in a giant lot at Salvation Army. If you didn't see that video, I will try to link it down below. It was one of my better buys from this year, or finds from this year. There's number 16 right there. Have a few of those left, but this has made me a good amount of money over a bit of time, but they have been selling on a regular basis. We sold a vintage CCM Toronto Maple Leafs jersey. Okay, this is a Curtis Joseph jersey here. It's got a vinyl back, but it's still really cool. I wound up getting 95 bucks on this one. I do think this came from what I remember, I think this came from the antique booth in Tillsonburg. Not the last pickup I just made, but the time before. I'm pretty sure that's where this came from. Still a pretty nice jersey. It's got a few little spots on it, but very happy to get $95 out of this vintage Toronto Maple Leafs jersey. Made a video game sale on eBay, and wouldn't you know it, it's another Wii Sports Resort, $19 USD. I haven't looked yet. I kind of assume it's a repeat buyer. It's probably the same guy who keeps buying it. It's right here. I actually picked this up at Salvation Army. I didn't show the haul the other day, but I found a couple other cool titles too. So I think they're $3 Canadian is roughly what I pay for those. Also found this really cool Batman for PS2. And this game right here, just, I don't know. I think in total, maybe I found the other day like 4 or 5 games. They were just putting them out actually, and the guy was handing them out to me. Oh, there was actually a sealed copy. What did I pick up? A sealed copy of something else too. There's Sleeping Dogs. That's not really a great game. Oh, Assassin's Creed. This isn't really a great game either, but for $3, brand new sealed, I think I should be able to pull about 20 plus out of that guy. So yeah, every once in a while my Salvation Army still throws out games for, you know, $3, but regardless, Wii Sports sold again for $19 USD. We sold a jersey on eBay, and this one was an auction. Okay, so this is the Sarnia jersey you see me pick up in that jersey buy. This was the most recent one, the jersey buy from the Antique Mall in Tillsonburg. I still don't exactly know how to pronounce this guy's name, Jacob. So this jersey, I wound up putting up an auction for 7 days at $99 US was my reserve. So that's my start. I didn't have any bids. Day 6, somebody offered me $115, buy it now, because I left that as an option that you could make offers. So I thought about $115 US is about $156 Canadian roughly. And I thought, you know what, I don't really have a lot of traction. And I didn't really know what to sell this for, because there's not an exact sold of this. There's a couple autographed ones or ones that come with like photos and memorabilia. This one, I didn't know. I thought it was 100 plus, at least Canadian. So getting 115 US, very happy with that. You know, I would have it sold for more in auction. I don't know. I didn't have watchers. I had people looking at it, so people viewing it. But, you know, so somebody offered me 115 US. I took it. Would you take something like that? Or would have you just waited the extra day for the auction to end? Let me know. But either way, I'm super happy with this Sarnia Sting OHL jersey sale. Sold a pair of New Balance on eBay here. I had these listed. They were Fresh Foams X Tempo V1. Had them listed for $30 US, accepted a best offer of $26 USD on these shoes. They were just right here. Very nice condition. I like picking up shoes. Basically, these are like a new condition, to be honest. So they're very easy, minimal cleaning, didn't have to do much, just list them and wait for the sale, and $26 USD. Sold another pair of shoes on eBay. I'm telling you, eBay was doing so good for me yesterday. $60 US for these blue Cohans. Picked these up at that liquidation store I was telling you guys about in a past video here. So I paid 20 bucks for these shoes Canadian, sold them for $52 USD. The boxes are a little messed up here. Just because it says black, I'm not convinced it's black. We'll have to find the blue pair here. These are blue pair. Are they size 10? I sold them without box. I probably, yeah, these are the 10s here. Probably will ship them in this Kohan box anyway. It does say blue 10, so this is the correct box actually. A couple of them that I have, it says something else in the box, but I'll likely ship them in the box. But I've been listing them as just the shoes with no box, okay? So we're gonna get these ones shipped out. $52 USD on these Kohans. Sold a cassette tape on ebay.com. $7.99 USD for this Alanis Morissette cassette. Pick this up in that big free bulk buy of cassettes. This is one of the ones that I listed individually. So roughly about $8 US is about $11 Canadian plus shipping. This is it right there. I was hoping, actually I'd never seen this one before, to be honest. I didn't know it existed. Yeah, anyway. You know, what was Jagged Little Pill? Was that the big album? Is that what the album's actually called? I know the album. You know, I'm aware of that part of it. I just don't remember what the big Alanis Morissette album was called in the 90s. I don't remember if this is before or after that. But regardless, made the sale on eBay, zero buy cost. These cassettes, like I said, just keep selling daily for me. Couple Poshmark orders to round this out here. Poshmark.ca, these ASIC Gel Nubis 19 sold for $48. I don't remember if these came from a half off day or a regular Goodwill, but I don't have too much into these regardless. $48 for these ASICs. They're in really nice condition though. I think it might have been a half off day. I'd have to go back and look, but regardless, pretty decent flip $48 Canadian on these Asics. Poshmark.ca order, and this is another one of these Olaplex number. This is number 4, $30 Canadian on Poshmark.ca. I actually just picked this out of the house, having a little basket in the house. I don't know if it hasn't got super cold out here yet. Even when it was like 3 degrees, this particular building still stayed about 10. So, you know, I just don't really want this to be out here and get frozen or something like that. So we'll keep this in the house, but happy with the sale. If you don't remember me saying this, this was from our Spa Tranquility in Tillsonburg. You know, we just pulled this stuff off the shelves because we're not selling it anymore, and we decided to liquidate it through mostly Poshmark, actually. Poshmark Canada and Poshmark US. This one did sell in Poshmark Canada for $30 Canadian. Poshmark.com order. So these were a pair of Torrid Boyfriend retro style stretch distressed. You can see the ripping there. $14 USD I got for these. That was an offer. I think they were listed for about $18. I saved these from, it's going to be one of these jeans bins. Saved these from a donation pile. So instead of donating them to Goodwill, I don't know if these were ones my wife picked up and tried. I think we picked them up at the bins and she tried them and she didn't like them, so they were going to get redonated. I'm like, no, I'll try to sell them. Yeah, these are the jeans right here. So anyway, $14 USD, saved them from the donation pile. Another pair of Kohans sold, this time $65 USD for these Grand Pro top spin leather Kohans. I don't think I've listed the black ones yet. They're very similar to this, but a smaller size. They're going to be in one of these boxes here. I think it might be the very first one. Let's take a peek here. These are the white leather ones. Yeah. Super nice. $65 USD on these ones. Once again, I picked them up at that liquidation store for 20 bucks. Hopefully I can still continue to get more of these because they seem to sell pretty quickly for me. So I do have a few more over there currently, none of this particular style, but hopefully we can sell the rest of those out pretty quickly. We sold a hockey jersey on Poshmark.com. This Philadelphia Flyers Fanatics jersey, $33 USD. It's a Youth XL. I paid about $9.99, so about $10 for these jerseys. They are brand new with tags. I'll just show you here on the tag. Currently it's a blank. I pulled this from my antique booth right there, so 50 bucks I had them there for. They just didn't sell, so I took them home, threw them online. I just did a relist of these. So I started going through some jerseys the other day because I was sitting in the house and I didn't feel like coming out here, so I started relisting some jerseys and throwing them on ebay.com and repricing them on Poshmark and Depop and all that stuff, and they're starting to sell. 33 bucks I got for this one, which is roughly about $45 Canadian. Sold another jersey, and I'm sure it's because I relisted this yesterday. It's a San Jose jersey. Now this one I actually got $32 for, but I actually paid a little less. I think these ones were like $7.99 because the graphics are all vinyl on these particular ones, so they're just slightly cheaper. So instead of $9.99, it was like $7.99 or something like that. Maybe even a little less than that. I had it marked at my booth for 40 bucks. So that's why, because it's not the stitched one. You know, it's the vinyl guy there, but regardless, $32 USD for this jersey. Hopefully I can sell a whole bunch more. Another Torrid sale, and this one's on Poshmark.com. Brand new with tags, Torrid Christmas sweater. It's got lights, just a pullover sweater. $32 USD on this guy. It is brand new with tags, so that definitely helps. I forget, I think this one might actually even say the retail price. Some of them do, or maybe I was just looking online at retail price. I believe these sweaters, though, were originally about $50 or $60 US to begin with, brand new. This one is still brand new with tags, but I'm more than happy to get $32 US on this Torrid sweater. Let me know how your Q4 sales are going. You know, hopefully in the same direction as mine, on a slight increase going up. You know, for me, I do think this is probably one of my better weekends in quite a while. If you guys do like videos like this, please give it a big thumbs up. If you're not subscribed to the channel, please consider subscribing for more content. We'll see you guys soon.